Hello, everyone. Welcome again to K Podcast. Now, I know because let me say this. Well, I'm just gonna say what I want to say by the way and just get out of here fast. This is the reason why today we are gonna be talking about beauty and you know what goes on with shaming people and you know because you know for your own interest or you want to have the moral high ground or things like that. Now, if you guys remember, I did have like a complicated, it's not that complicated, but I think it was last 2 years or 3 years ago. I had like a problem. It's not really a problem because it was not really, I really didn't care about this particular topic of people choosing to do what they want to do with themselves. And certain person, I'm not gonna call their names. They were talking about, oh, she's promoting things that are negative. Oh, you should love yourself for who you are. This, the da, colorism, and all of that. Well, lately I've been hearing people come out and talk about certain people, and they've been like, that they've been bleaching. You didn't hear it from me, but I heard it from somebody else. Allegedly, that they've been bleaching, they've been getting lighter. And this is the thing. As adults, we cannot control other people in doing what they want to do. And at the end of the day, this is a serious topic. At the end of the day, people are going to do whatever makes them much more happy. But the thing that makes me, sad is in many communities, ethnicities, they do not shame each other. They don't go out there shaming each other on having plastic surgery, doing whatever they want to do to themselves. They're not out there like the way, I will say the way some certain communities are, that if you do something to your body, oh, you're going to be the talk of town. And let's not forget, a lot of women have lost their lives to BBLs, to, trying to get bigger bosoms. And a lot of these procedures, when it came out at first, some people were like shaming people and they would try to hide it, and then it comes out at last, and then they take a very risky way to go do these things. And they try to hide it, and sometimes they go to fake doctors and all of that, and a lot of people lose their life. Now, this particular topic, what I want to talk about is, if you know somebody that want to really do something, you don't have to shame them. There is no need in shaming them. Instead, direct them to a safer way. Go see a surgeon, or you know what, go do it safe. Go to a dermatologist. This. Now, today we're gonna be talking about skin. Let's just focus on skin bleaching for now. I remember I did a video talking about whatever you want to do to yourself, and I was giving people advice, be like, but do it safely. Do not put yourself at risk. Please do not put yourself at risk. Go to a professional, go to somebody that have studied, go to a surgeon, a dermatologist, go to those people that understand that kind of thing. Now, I'm going to use this particular topic to talk about a lot. There are many African countries that a lot of women do try, or not even try, that do bleach their skin. And it is because of beauty standards. Beauty standards have been something that have been going on for a long time. But the thing that makes me angry is seeing people shaming other people instead of saying, If this is what you really want to do, and you love this, and you want to go do this for yourself, then make sure you see somebody that have practiced in that section, somebody that have studied, a doctor, a dermatologist, a surgeon. Go do it in a safe way. Instead, I hear a lot of people criticizing those people, and at the end of the day, they try to hide it. They try to, cover it up, and they mostly will go the wrong way. Now, I remember when I did a video about this particular topic, and I was telling people, do it the safe way. Please do not go the route. Do you know how much money a lot of these skincare, organic skincare for lightening your skin and all of that costs? Especially, let's just use the continent, Africa, for example. It is $1 trillion. It is billions market. It is a market that is worth a lot. And let me say, I've come across a lot of videos on TikTok where I've seen ladies. I'm gonna use one country for example. I'm gonna use Nigeria for example. Ladies like literally buying, all these organic skin lightening, skin bleaching creams, and it damaged their skin. I've seen multiple videos of people, fighting online, talking, especially when it comes to the continent. And this is the thing, when you're shaming somebody, instead of telling them go do it the right way, they're gonna do it anyways. They're adults. We don't like people telling us what to do. Adults are gonna do what they want to do. There are many skincare routines in every ethnicity, every country, people doing what they want. It does not matter. The only thing you can do is tell them to do it the right way. But this is another thing that makes me mad. People that are out here shaming other people because they want to have the moral high ground. They want to have the moral high ground. They want to feel like they're better than everybody else. Oh my God, you went and did this. You went and did that. And they be starting fights between different people. Oh, this person is because, she's not that pretty because she's light skinned. And I'm like, damn. These things are things that you fight with when you were kids, or somebody that all you care about is your looks. And yes, a lot of people do care about their looks. That's why it's a multi-billion dollars market. A lot of people spend money on Botox, on a lot of things. It doesn't matter what you say. If they want to do it, they're going to go do it. You get me? They're going to go do it anyways. But the hypocrisy comes when some people want to have this moral high ground and try to control other people. They want to control other people. They want to be your Lord and Savior and tell you what to do and what not to do. Even in the continent over there are men that like lighter skinned women. And let's be sincere in society. And yes, there are men that like women that are darker skin. And there are some women that just want to change. They don't like the way they look. They want to be happy with themselves. They want to be freaking happy with themselves. But because of the unpaid harassers, or unpaid people online that are going to talk down on them and harass them, many of these people will go the wrong way instead of going and doing it the safe way. I'm not here promoting this. I'm saying, let me say this again, I'm not promoting people going and getting all these procedures done, but I'm saying if you want to do it, it's up to you. It is your choice. Don't let people be telling you what to do. And it is your choice. My only advice is do it the safe way. Go the safe way. Nowadays, people are getting eye surgery to change their eye color. People want to change themselves. It does not matter what you say you do, they're going to still do it. You can tell them you're going to be blind in 3 days, they're still going to do it. And another thing I notice is when you talk about supporting women, I notice is some people come with this division. Oh, I'm supporting these women, all this, that. No, especially when it comes to beauty. I support every woman as long as it's safe, practical, and you see a professional, you see a doctor, you see somebody that have actually that have an experience in their line. We've seen a lot out here. It doesn't matter what you tell somebody. They're still gonna do it if they feel like they're gonna be happier. And shaming is mostly, I'm just gonna say this, I'm gonna say in the continent back home in Africa, I'm just calling the whole continent because yes, we got a lot of skin bleaching countries. This is the thing. There is a statistic, there is a hierarchy, there is something like that that is put in place. Men are always gonna like what they like, and women are always gonna try to look that way. A lot of women are going to want to look that way so that they can attract men, or some of them are going to do it because they want to look better. And one thing I like back in the continent is you don't see a lot of people coming out talking, oh, you did this, you did that. But I've seen these in Western society that, oh my God forbid you want to do something that makes you look better for yourself, that makes you happy. Here comes a basher that has nothing to do with you. I mean, some people be criticizing people. I'll be sitting down and being like, is it your skin? This is why people take the wrong route. Because instead of telling them, go meet somebody that have practiced that in school and make sure that it's safe. People be out, you'll be like, oh my, and they will shame you. They will talk bad about you. I remember the time I first talked about this topic, and some certain people were out here talking about, oh, she's promoting this, she's promoting that. And today I decided to go to YouTube channel to listen to. I had the person's podcast, by the way. I'm not naming names. I'm not giving anybody any, promotion or anything. No. I'm just going to say what I think. I saw photos of somebody, and this person was talking about is the lighting. Wow. The lighting took you from this shade to like 4 or 5 shades lighter. And I saw another YouTuber talking about this, and I'm going to say this. I laughed. Allegedly, they're saying that, she bleached the skin. And I was seeing all the evidence being brought out, and I was like, I'm not laughing that the person is doing this. I'm just laughing at the fact that there was a time I talked about this, and they were like, oh, she's promoting this, she's doing that, she's telling women to do. No, I was telling them to go do it the safe way if they want to go do it, if it makes them happy. I hate people that want to control other people. If you want to be out here being a control freak, that gives me like bitterness. It's giving bitter vibes. Because I'm like, why you want to control everything that every other person does? If it is not you, leave them alone. Leave them alone. The only thing you can do is pray that they go in there and they come out safe. And they come out safe. Because there is no amount of you harassing or shaming people that is gonna stop them from doing what they want to do in the first place. There is no amount of shaming. They're still gonna do it. You get me? They're still gonna go do it, by the way. And I remember I had a lot of people on my channel. I remember one time I was doing a live stream like this. A lot of people bombarded my account. Oh, this is what you're doing, Karen. You promoting this stuff. And I'm like, damn, I've never seen so much bitter people in my life. Damn. And this Goodness. Karma is something else. I'm gonna say this. I'm not naming the person because I don't feel it's relevant. Because this is a topic that is very, very broad. And I'm gonna say this, very important for all of us to have. I have never seen in any other community where people come out and shame people. Asian community, do you think we like this community is the only ones that are doing this? There are many communities all across the world that do this. And they're not out here shaming each other. Look at this, look at that. I've never seen more hateful people in my life and people that shame others in my life than when I came into YouTube and there was a certain community that were out here, oh, you're promoting this and that and that. I'm not, and I'm like, if you love yourself so much, why are you talking about other people? Why don't you mind your business? Why don't you mind your business? Why are you talking about other people and what other people are telling other people to do if they want to do that? Because I remember having this topic the first time. I said, if you want to go do it safely. Go see a dermatologist. Go see somebody that have studied in that field for a long time. And people were like, oh my God, Karen out here promoting shit. All I'm going to say is, because I don't want to make this video long, is after I watched the video that I watched today, I laughed because I saw some photos and I was trying to put 1 plus 1 together and 2 plus 2. I'm like, 3 shades lighter, 3 shades lighter, there. And some people are like, oh, winter time, summertime. I'm like, see, let me tell you something. I've seen some people with very dark skin on winter time, and in the summertime, it doesn't make so much difference. It's not drastic. It's not so big that you see like, oh my God. I don't know who we are lying to, but goodness. This is the thing. I'm just going to say support people to do it in the right way and not shame people because you want to have a moral high ground. If people can do it the safer way instead of being shamed all the time, oh my God, that's why you went and do this. You did that and that and that. Why is it your business? Why is it your topic? And then we have other topics of people, oh, it's just bitterness and bitterness. And that's why I left. I was like, dang. But this topic, reason why I'm talking about this is because it's very important for people to be educated about beauty procedures. It's very important. If you're going to do it, don't go the cheap way. Never go the cheap way. Go meet somebody that have practiced in that field, somebody that knows, a doctor, a dermatologist, a surgeon. Go meet those people. Those are the people that have studied in that field so that you do not come back with repercussions. You do not come back with repercussions and then feel bad. The only way, it doesn't matter how much you want to, like I said before, it doesn't matter how you want to shame people, they're still going to do it. The only thing you want to tell people is go do it the safer way. That's all I got today. And I'm going to say this. If it's not your skin, mind your business. If it's not affecting you, mind your business. Let's be nice out here and support each other. And not fight all the time. But I know some people like drama though. Some people do like drama. But you know what? That is my advice. But I'm going to go back to listening to that podcast because I didn't finish that podcast. I didn't finish that YouTube video. I'm going to go back listening to it because I was laughing a lot. Because in my head, I was like, when I talked about the safe way for women to do this without, damaging their skin and all of that, going to a professional people. We're out here, oh, she telling them to go do this and that, and all the hate and all of this. And then people be like the light skinned people and the dark skinned people and the this, that. And I'm like, hey, relax. Relax. It is not yours. Mind your business. When all that drama came out, I didn't want to say anything so much. I remember I did talk about it a lot. I remember talking about it and defending my stand and talking about what I said. But I later on, you guys know my channel at that time was not monetized. So I had to delete a lot of videos because it was not monetized at the time. But now, yes, it is monetized, as you guys know. Because of there were many theory that I had, many topics that I talk about, which I still strongly believe in my heart, but I can't talk about it on YouTube because guidelines and all of that I have to leave and just focus on something. That's why when I come in here and I talk about relationship and I talk about women doing better for themselves, and I tell women, oh, if he doesn't have anything, don't go over there. Don't do it. Because I feel like instead of breaching the guidelines, the best thing is to do is to tell them, hey girl, this kind of man, if he don't have nothing to offer you, that's not your man. That's why I tell the women now. My channel is mostly based on telling women, you know what? Be the finish line girl. Be the one in the finish line. Be the one that is waiting for him to get all his stuff together and meet you over there at the finish line. But today, I just want to talk about this particular topic because I've seen a lot of, you guys know, I'm an African and I have seen a lot of women that are darker complexion. Yes, there are men that like darker skin complexion. Men from every ethnicity. When I mean every continent that like darker skinned women, and there are a lot more. I'm not saying you get looked over, but even the men in the continent themselves. Just go over them, bear witness. I don't need to tell you the story. Why do you think a lot of women, and let me just say this, Nigeria has a big market for bleaching creams. And I'm gonna say this, they also on TikTok, you hear a lot about it, people having these problems and having that problems because they didn't go and see somebody that started. Some people be out here destroying their skin. Even women that are rich women that are in power, women that are empowered. Yeah, what are you talking about? Let me say this. That's why when I was talking about that topic in the first place, even Cameroon, you can see that. South Africa, you can see it. There are a lot of women that are using these products. And instead of us educating these women, all these women that want to change themselves so bad because there is nothing you can say that will change their mind, some people would rather shame you. And at the end of the day, what is going to be the result if those women are not educated in those topics and they want to hide it or want to do this or want to go, all of that, they go and destroy their skin. And then, at the end of the day, when you destroy your skin, people are going to be out here laughing. Oh, that's what she went to do. Because some people just want to see you, in pain. They're going to be out here laughing. Oh, yeah, destroyed their skin, this, that. Ha, ha, ha. It's so funny. It's so hilarious. It is not to those people that have destroyed their skin. It is not to those people that have gone for BBL because they want to, go get this thing, but, being cheap and not having people that say, hey, maybe do some research. Is that person a real doctor? Do not go to a fake doctor, having women in their side because On their side, they say, since you really want to do this, go through these procedures in a safer way. Do it safely. People be like, oh, men back home, men in the continent are not colorists. Have you met them? In the continent, have you met them? Colorism is everywhere, especially if you are darker. Colorism is everywhere. And yes, there are men that like darker skinned women. But I've seen more men that like women that have lighter skin. And I've seen lighter skinned women get married fast. And I'm not saying go do it. I'm not saying, oh, it's because they have this, so go do it so you can find somebody. There are some women that just do it for the appearance so that they can look good for themselves and feel happy. At the end of the day, it's their own choice. And I've seen a lot of people that will be like, don't go do it, don't go do it. They do, and the person goes ahead and do it anyways. The person goes ahead and do it anyways. And I'm gonna say this: the only thing you can do at the end of the day, if the person really wants to go do it, is give them a safe advice. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I am gonna say. Now, with that being said, if you want to go do something like that, do it safely. See a professional. Go see a dermatologist, a surgeon, somebody that have actually practiced in that field. Go see someone that have practiced in that field, that knows things about that, that is an expert in that field. This is not me promoting it. And I will never shame people that want to go be happy for themselves. I will never do that. Because at the end of the day, we are all individual. We are not like a colony or anything. Many people, many countries across the world, everybody have their kind of procedures that they want to do. But it is so funny to see, especially in some certain communities, that shaming each other has become so normal, so normal, and it's so sad. We're human beings at the end of the day. We only have one life. You either make yourself happy now. If you're happy with yourself the way you are, beautiful. But if you're not and you want to change something, do it safely. Now, with that being said, I'm going to say this. Thank you all for being here. Let me know what you think in the commentary section about this topic. And if you have sticked with me from the beginning of my channel, you definitely know exactly the video that I made about this particular topic. And how I was bombarded with people being like, oh my God, Karen is promoting this. And I was like, what? Girl, I'm saying, people, if you want to go do that stuff and you are not happy with yourself and you really want to go do it, be safe. And people were like, oh my God, she's promoting it. And today, I managed to stumble across another child. And somebody was talking about another person that was, talking about all these things and colorism and that. And she was showing photos, and I was like, wow. I was just there like, wow. Damn, girl. Yeah, that was all I was saying. I was like, she made 2 videos, by the way. I watched the first one, but I didn't even finish because I saw another one in the other side. I said, wow. Well, damn. Well, with that being said, have a great day. Do not forget to press that like button and subscribe, and be safe out here. Be safe. Whatever you want to do, do it safely. Go to somebody, a professional, like I said before. Do not go out here. And yes, loving yourself is the best thing you can do for yourself. For be self-centered sometimes. Loving yourself does not have to do with what people have to say to you. It does not matter what other people think. If you're happy with yourself, that is the best thing. That I feel like people that love themselves are the people that are in the most healthiest state of mental health. People that love their appearance, people that love themselves for whatever reason, even if you're born with it or not. People that love themselves and feel happy with themselves are the people that are in the best mental state because they are happy with themselves. And it's very hard to see people that love themselves out here talking and bashing other people, literally, like being like, this person is doing this person is doing. Happy people do not concern themselves with other people and what other people do with themselves or trying to shame you. Happy people, I tell you what happy people do. If you tell a happy person something, somebody that loves themselves and literally like is comfortable with themselves and doesn't, and it is in that state of mind, you will always get the most positive feedback and helpful feedback from those people. But people that have issues with other people, normally I would say look into yourself first. Are you happy? Because mostly that might come from you not being happy. Now, with that being said, have a great day, people. And I'm gonna go back to listen to all the other podcasts that person that I was watching before. I didn't finish even the two of them. I didn't finish it. I need to go finish it. Now, have a great day, and you know what? Press the like button, subscribe, and leave your commentary in the commentary section. And I will see you all on the next one. Have a great day and goodbye.